Football season has not begun, and here we are with the first hint of drama between former LSU quarterback Jayden Daniels, who wore the number 5, and the school, LSU. Well, according to Jayden, he feels disrespected that LSU is allowing another player to wear his number 5. According to Jayden, apparently no one was supposed to wear the number 5 after he left the school. Jayden is a Heisman Trophy winner at LSU, although he didn't win any championships. He did win a Heisman. So Jayden points out that LSU former quarterback Joe Burrow, he won the Heisman Trophy, and his jersey, number 9, has not been worn by any other player since he has left the school. The fact that Jayden is comparing himself to Joe Burrow, it is highlighting some form of delusion. Joe Burrow not only won the Heisman Trophy, he also won a national championship, which Jayden did not. In fact, when Jayden was with the team, the school didn't even make the playoffs. They didn't even win their division. So the fact that he is comparing himself to Joe is something that is kind of weird. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure if his mom has something to do with this or if this is just Jayden who's just this delusional. So now Jayden has sent LSU a cease and desist in LI not to use anything according to his brand because apparently Jayden thinks that he's bigger than the program. Welcome to Woke Guidance with Harriet Eve 9. I am your host, Harriet Eve 9. Let's talk about it.
Come through, I think I need you. I swear it's time to keep these feelings to myself. Now you're the one I'm thinking of. My higher ground, my rocket love. For gravity, I'd rather stay up here. We can get away from cheap beach views on a night day. All I wanna hear is the images that we play. Sit right next to you. Trying not to show how I feel about you. Wish away. We don't really want.
Jayden Daniels' biggest problem is his mom. His mother is his advisor, she's his manager, and she is his agent. She is certified. She took the test and she passed it. She is a certified NFL PA. I don't believe that she is a rational woman based on how big this LSU in the number 5 has blown up in the media. If this is what she's doing with something that they should have been able to compromise, LSU held their end of the bargain up because their incompetent employee, former head coach Brian Kelly, lied to the incoming recruit DJ Pinkett and told him that you would be able to wear this number 5 so that we can recruit you to this team, knowing that the number should have been taken out of circulation. Now, Jayden and his mother, the school representatives, LSU athletic department, and DJ Pickett's family could have all came to an agreement. Okay, we're going to let DJ wear this number 5 jersey. It was promised to him by this coach who was incompetent and who was fired after Pinkett is away from LSU and hopefully into the NFL, we would now take the jersey out of circulation. That was an easy compromise. But the fact that this situation has blown up this big, where DJ is really and truly, this is a young kid. He doesn't know anything that's going on. He's not trying to disrespect Jayden, and LSU is not trying to disrespect Jayden. And so the fact that they made this about some sort of disrespect, I think is something more to it than that. And what scares me for Jayden, he is at the end of his rookie contract, and his mother is his agent. And so now they're in negotiations now. I don't know if this lady will be able to make a rational decision for her son, because sometimes working with family in business can be a really bad thing. It's a good thing because you think you can trust them, but it's a bad thing because of the emotional connection. His mom may think that his value is one thing, but his actual value is something different. Just the fact that she believes that her son, who only played at LSU for 2 years, didn't win any titles for the school. The fact that she thinks that he is bigger than LSU's university, bigger than the school's brand, bigger than the football program, and bigger than LSU's reputation, lets me know that this lady really and truly is not a rational person. LSU made good on a promise that their employee made to an incoming recruit. This woman is supposed to be a businesswoman, and she really thought LSU was going to ruin their reputation for her son in the number 5 jersey. Now, I'm not saying that his mom should not be his agent, but I think that he should have a team of agents, or a group of people, instead of just his mom. His mom she's over his personal life. She's sitting in between him and his girlfriends. She's swatting women away from her son. And then she's also over his business and his finances. Her son is a grown man, a multimillionaire. I understand she wants to protect his assets, but she's too involved in his life. Now, I don't know the mom, and I don't know the son. I don't know their personal relationship. This is my objective observation based on what I see between the two in the media. She has a really weird obsession with her son. And I don't think that this is going to end well for the both of them.
About the number situation, with a number my whole life since I was 4 years old. It was a number I was promised. I wish Jayden the best. Good player. He did real good here, so that's all.
So here's what happened. LSU former quarterback Joe Burrow won the national championship 6 years ago. And since that time, no other LSU player has worn his number 9. It's not that the number has been retired, it's just been taken out of rotation so that any player can wear it. It's kind of an informal protection of Joe's number 9. Jayden Daniels, also a former LSU quarterback, he's also a Heisman Trophy winner, was promised by the coach who was fired, Brian Kelly, that when he won the Heisman Trophy, that his number 5 would basically be pulled out of rotation the way Joe's was, and that no other player would wear number 5. However, at the same time, when Brian Kelly was the head coach. During his recruitment of potential LSU wide receiver DJ Pinkett, Kelly's staff promised Pinkett that if he signed with LSU, that he could wear number 5, which is a number that he's been wearing since he was a little boy. Now, all of this drama is because of LSU former head coach Brian Kelly, who was fired literally months within the new season because he was just that bad. Kelly was so bad, LSU paid him $54 million to just go away. That's how bad of a coach he was. And now, Jayden Daniels and his mother made a situation that was really small, and in my opinion, there should have been a compromise because the coach lied to both student athletes. Instead of sending a cease and desist to LSU and drumming up all of this foolishness in the media, they decided not to act like adults. I don't know if it's Jayden, his mom, whoever. The lady is weird. There's no disrespect to her. I understand she's trying to protect her son, but she's gone way overboard. And what she actually did is make her son look like a fool. This is ridiculous. This is a fight over the number 5. And because she went to ESPN or his attorneys or whoever, Jayden Daniels' team went to ESPN to get this out in the media, I believe that she or the team was trying to make this about race because Joe is white and Jayden is black. Now, just for clarity, LSU has had 3 Heisman Trophy winners in the entire school football history. The first Heisman Trophy winner was named Billy Cannon. He won it in 1959. As you can see, he's white. The second Heisman Trophy winner is Joe Burrow. He won it in 2019. Of course, he's white as well. Jayden won the Heisman Trophy in 2023. He's black. Now, Billy and Joe, both of their numbers, well, Billy's number is retired. Joe number has just been taken out of rotation. Same thing as being retired. Jayden number was given to a new recruit because the coach lied to both students. He wanted that recruit on the team, and so he lied. The coach lied. This is not LSU disrespecting Jayden and giving his number to another student who was also black and basically retiring the 2 white athletes who won the Heisman Trophy. It has nothing to do with the school. This is Kelly. This is one of the reasons why he was a horrible coach. He was fired in October of 2025, and Lane Kiffin was the new coach, was hired in November of 2025. Now, all of this nonsense has been dropped into Lane Kiffin's lap, and he did his investigation and found out that, in fact, Kelly did promise this number to DJ Pinkett, and so he is going to honor the decision.
DJ is in 5, and that was a situation that was promised to him in recruiting here for him to sign here. And I've done a lot of research on that with the family and the representatives and the people. And so really I looked at it, I didn't have a decision to make. It was promised to the kid. It wasn't done for whatever. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to judge something that I wasn't here of. But when a kid's promised something to come to school, he should wear it. And so at that point, I don't really think that's my decision. You know, he should be honored what he was told. And so he's wearing it.
It's just to ask one more question, just to understand numbers. If someone were to ask for number 9, would that be on the table for you? How would you handle that situation if a player asked for that?
Yeah, I'm not going to get into that. There's a lot to numbers and whether they're retired, whether they're not, and different versions. And so I don't have an answer.
Thank you guys for tuning into my podcast. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and share if you like. Talk to you guys soon.
Go, live and go. Mm-hmm.